Welcome to our Inspiring Healthy Living. My name is Elaine Mason, and I am excited that you are on the call this evening with us. It always makes me happy when I see so many people just joining for a few minutes in the evening, because that just shows me that you are looking at your health and making sure that you're doing everything you possibly can to just continue on this journey of healthy living. And so thank you for being with us tonight. We're going to talk a little bit. I always say in the beginning, the news isn't all that great, but it gets better as we continue to kind of work our way through what we're going to share tonight. If you would, if everyone will just put yourself on mute, and that way we'll have a clear audio for later if you'd like to share it with somebody. But I welcome you toward the end just to feel free to ask questions, and we'll do our best to answer those. So we're going to jump right in and just talk about inspiring healthy living and what does that look like. Well, unfortunately, we as Americans are not very healthy. 1 in 4 of us will die of heart disease, 1 in 2 women and 1 in 3 men will develop cancer in their lifetime. 1 in 3 of us will have diabetes by 2050. That statistic always just kind of hits me. We hear a lot about heart and cancer, but the fact that 1 in 3 people will have diabetes is just shocking. And then 1 in 3 children is obese. And Dr. David Katz puts it pretty bluntly when he says our children are more harmed by poor diet than by exposure to drugs, alcohol, and tobacco combined. That's a scary thought. On top of that, what we have is environmental toxins that continue to increase, whether it's pollution, water contaminants, pesticides, herbicides, chemicals. We are bombarded with toxins, and we're dealing with things we've never had to deal with. At least our parents never had to deal with some of the stuff we have to deal with. And now our food quality is decreasing. 90% of the food eaten in America is processed foods. And 80% of those foods at the grocery stores didn't even exist 100 years ago. I'd probably venture to say that 80% probably isn't really truly food. Our broccoli, say we are eating things that are healthy, 80% of its nutritional value is already lost. So we're kind of in, for lack of a better term, some dire straits. So what can we do to get healthier? Well, we can always exercise, which is excellent. I think we're doing maybe a little bit better on drinking water. I think our awareness has been heightened. Sleeping 7 to 8 hours is always a challenge in managing stress. We're living in probably some of the most stressful times that in our lifetime. We could make some environmental changes in regard to the products that we use. But tonight we're really going to kind of hone in on that last category there on eating real food, because that's probably, if I look at all those things, I think that's probably one of the simplest things that we can do. So let's focus on fruits and vegetables. And why is that? Because 75% of diseases are preventable with good nutrition. That's a pretty eye-opening statement. So if we look at this, I love that saying that a picture is worth 1,000 words. And if you look at this apple that's been sliced, one side looks like it's old, decrepit, and rotten, while the other side looks pretty good. And what's the difference? There's a thing called oxidative stress. You may know about it, you may not. But basically, oxidative stress is just aging, disease, and then death. So if we think about it, our body, our DNA takes 10,000 hits a day per cell because of poor nutrition, medications, smoking, stress, environmental toxins, even exercise and pregnancy, which are wonderful things, but they cause, our bodies are taxed. And more oxygen, we take in more oxygen because of all those things. But the good news And why we see that other half of the apple looking so nicely is because fruits and vegetables have have antioxidants in them which protect our cells and protect that oxidative stress. So the side of the apple, the right side that looks healthy and younger, is because it's been coated with lemon juice. And lemons have antioxidants in it. So this, we hear our mama and dads talking about eat your fruits and vegetables, but right here is the reason why eating our fruits and vegetables isn't just good for us. But what's happening is it can save our life, and it's so protective because those antioxidants protect our cells from all the hits from oxidation. And so that's why, although I doubt our mamas knew it, that's why fruits and vegetables are so important and could even save our life. We need 7 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables every single day. So take that number, let's say 10, multiply it by 4, that's 40 fruits and vegetables per day for your household. Imagine if we really took this to heart, how many fruits and vegetables would be in our grocery carts on a weekly basis. So why so many? One is because our produce is picked so early. And the last week, that ripening of those fruits and vegetables, that's where the majority of the nutrients get into the fruit or the vegetable. And what's happening is we get green bananas and we sit them up in our windowsills and wait for the sun to ripen them. But that doesn't bring any more nutrients into that fruit or vegetable. Things are transported thousands of miles. 90% of Americans don't eat enough servings. And then even more importantly, most of us don't eat that rainbow. We've got 5 or 6 things that we like, and that's about it. Not to mention, we won't even go there if you've got an athlete and how many more fruits and vegetables they need. So what I grew up learning was, okay, you need to take a multivitamin. Anybody else heard that growing up? Well, here's a great illustration back to that, a picture's worth 1,000 words. The chart there on the left, that's what's in a quote unquote multivitamin. So maybe at best we're getting, I haven't counted, that looks like maybe about 25 isolated. If somebody would make sure that you're on mute, that'd be awesome. So maybe at best we've discovered about 108 minerals and about 25 vitamins to date. But if you look over here on the right side of the apple, that is 400 of the 10,000 phytonutrients in an apple. So if we are getting our nutrition from some multivitamin, we're at best getting maybe 1% or less of what our bodies need. And so that, to me, this really helps you understand kind of in the past what we've been taught. When current wisdom and research says, forget about the vitamins, focus on whole nutrition and getting as many fruits and vegetables in your body as possible. If you want to prevent disease, if you want to slow down the aging process, if you want to build muscle, and if you want to become healthier, you want as many fruits and vegetables in your body as possible. And so this is just a clear example that we can't shortcut it when it comes to just taking some vitamin supplement. Well, I'm excited to say that 21 years ago, I was fighting this challenge of knowing my family needed more fruits and vegetables, and all I knew to do was to take a vitamin supplement. But we'd had some really negative reaction to a vitamin supplement that we started taking. And what happened was my husband's iron shot up really high. And when we got off that multivitamin, I started researching, and everything pointed back to whole food nutrition. And it made sense because vitamins are mega dosed and we don't know what our bodies need. And it clearly got my husband's vitamin or his iron out of balance. And so the beautiful thing about whole food nutrition, fruits and vegetables, and this is a picture of all the fruits and vegetables that are in Juice Plus. It's a simple way to get a ton of nutrition in your body every single day. As a matter of fact, 30 fruits, vegetables, and berries in our diet every day that are harvested at the peak of ripeness, because they know the value of waiting till those fruits and vegetables are totally ripened. And it includes the peel, the seeds, the leaves, because did you know that when it comes to an orange, or the majority of the vitamin C is actually in the skin? And so the beautiful thing about Juice Plus is everything gets juiced, dried, and put into powder form. And then those plant powders then are put into capsules and chewable forms. And then we also have the Omega Blend, which bypasses that fish. You don't get that fishy taste with our Juice Plus Omega Blend. It goes straight to the algae, the berries, and the seeds, where that array of omega spectrum, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9 are in our Juice Plus Omega Blend. So you talk about a powerhouse of nutrition. This is a simple way to fill up that grocery cart full of fruits and vegetables every single day. So why is Juice Plus unique maybe from something else that you might hear about out there on the market? And here are 3 things that I love, and I've not seen it in anything else. Number 1 is Juice Plus is nothing but whole food. Has a food label, not a supplement label, not a vitamin label. It is whole food, which whole food includes vitamins, minerals, enzymes, phytonutrients, everything our body needs. So it has no additives, non-GMO, vegan, kosher, dairy, and gluten-free. You're not going to get a cleaner product out there. It's NSF third-party certified. This certification is what your professional athletes need in order to consume a product. What's on the label is in the label. NSF certifies there are no contaminants, no pesticides, no banned substances. It's safe for all ages, including pregnant women, nursing, elderly. You know, if a pregnant woman can take it, it's good stuff. It's clean. And it's NSF certified for those pro athletes. And then number 3, it's the most researched nutraceutical product in the world, with over, there it says 38 studies, but today we're up over 40 studies. So it's not someone in the back room saying they've researched it. This is research all over the world that's been done on Juice Plus. And I'll draw your attention to the Wake Forest University study there toward the bottom. This is the first time ever the US government is actually paying for a research study at Wake Forest on head and neck cancer patients. And it's doing it with Juice Plus because of the significance of the research that's already been done on Juice Plus. If you look at this across the yellow strip there across the top, Juice Plus is randomized, meaning that when they do this research, nobody knows if they're getting Juice Plus or if they're getting a placebo. It's double blind, it's placebo controlled, it's tested on the product itself, not on, broccoli may cure XYZ, our product has broccoli in it, so we'll just accept that research. All the research you're seeing is actually done on Juice Plus. It's on human trials, it's published and peer reviewed, meaning this research that's come back has been so significant that medical published research journals want to publish Juice Plus research in them. And then lastly, it's all done ethically, so you don't have to worry about that. Pretty impressive university and research studies. So what does all that research collectively, what does it say? Number 1, it's bioavailable. I once was talking to a doctor about the ability for my body to absorb some kind, if I were taking an isolated supplement. At best, maybe 10% absorbency. But the wonderful thing, because Juice Plus is whole food, our body can absorb all of it. So it's bioavailable. It contributes to cardiovascular wellness, which is our number one thing that takes people's lives in America. It supports an immune health, which we all desperately need our immune health, our immune system to be working in tip-top shape. It protects our DNA, which we already talked about, reduces oxidative stress, supports healthy skin, supports healthy gums, supports healthy inflammatory response. It supports the quality of life of cancer survivors, improves metabolism in overweight boys, supports lung health. And I love what Dr. Richard Du Bois said. There is nothing else available any place in the world, with or without a prescription, that's been clinically proven to do what Juice Plus has been proven to do. What a powerful statement from Dr. Du Bois. This is one of the things I think that also stands out about Juice Plus, is that we are so confident in our product that we are willing to give it to every child between the ages of 4 all the way through college, with an adult who gets on Juice Plus with them. I've never seen another product out there that's willing to give our next generation free product so that we can watch and see the impact that whole food nutrition Juice Plus has on our next generation. That's something that I am extremely proud of and absolutely love to share with people. So, is Juice Plus affordable? Well, if you think about how the cost of 7 to 13 fruits and vegetables in your buggy times 7 each week, I'm here to say Juice Plus is absolutely the best bargain value you can get. So for $2.50 a day or $75 a month, you can get those 30 raw fruits and vegetables going into your body, and have a child get their Juice Plus for free. That gets me excited when I see that. I used to juice trying to get this nutrition in, so I knew without a doubt when I saw Juice Plus that it would have a very positive impact on our budget. And then also we have our plant protein powder for $2.33 a day, which in the last 21 years, have missed, probably count on one hand how many days I've missed that for my breakfast. And then also $1 a day for our Omega Blend. I asked my friend Brenda Proctor to just share her story and her health journey once she added Juice Plus to her diet. And every time I've heard Brenda tell her story, and every time I can't wait to hear what she's going to share with us. So Brenda, thank you for sharing this evening.
Absolutely. I'm so excited to be here, and I just so appreciate everything that you've shared so far, Elaine, and I'm always thrilled to get to tell my story. My name is Brenda, and I'm a single mom, a retired public school teacher, and I first heard about Juice Plus 17 years ago. And I think if you had met me at that time, you would have had no idea how sick I was, because I was still teaching full-time and doing lots of other things to try to support my health, but I was really sick. I was struggling with fibromyalgia, all 18 pressure points. I had level 3 to 4 adrenal burnout. I was chronic migraines, chronic constipation, pretty much my whole adult life. I didn't sleep at night. I was in pain every day, and then I was diagnosed with cervical cancer. But as a single mom with no plan B, I had to get up and go to work every day, no matter how I felt. So I was going to multiple doctors. I was taking 13 prescriptions every day and over 50 supplements a day, because I was on a mission to be well. And if I would read about something or hear about something that would help with one of my conditions, I ordered it and added it to what I was doing, because I was desperate to feel better, to be healthy, or at least healthier. So not long after being given a scary diagnosis, I was introduced to Juice Plus. And for me, Juice Plus was a no-brainer. It just was high quality fruits and vegetables in my system every day. Just made sense. So I just added Juice Plus to what I was already taking every day. And honestly, I didn't really expect much. because I was already taking so much. But within 2 weeks later, I slept through the night for the first time in 20 years. So that really rocked me. And after doing some research on the difference between whole food nutrition and vitamins, I just made the decision after talking with Elaine, who I didn't even know at that time. I just quit all my supplements and I started taking Double Juice Plus. My health improved steadily. And within a year, I was off all of my prescriptions. Within 2 years, I was free of the really scary diagnosis. I didn't go through anything like chemo or radiation. And by the 3rd year, I was free of all my fibromyalgia symptoms. So today, 17 years later, I work out for at least 4 to 5 days a week. I take no prescription medications, and I just feel great every day. I flood my body, and I've been doing this for 17 years. I take Double Juice Plus because I love the way I feel. I take the omegas and the capsules twice a day, and I have never gone a day, like Elaine said, ever gone a day without at least one shake in 17 years. And usually I take 2 because I love the way I feel. So, but I'd love to share with you that not just, and what I feel like is a pretty amazing health recovery story. And I think my story is powerful, but the cool thing is that it's not unique. You know, these stories, it's just amazing what Juice Plus can do in your body. And so as a single mom, I was always looking for a plan B to make extra money, but I never had any business experience. But, you know, this business, just sharing Juice Plus didn't feel like a business. I was helping people get well and stay well. And I had, you know, it was fun. It was great relationships. And the biggest thing was hope. I was really passionate about that. So when I decided to become a partner with our company, I had no idea that this was going to be my career 2.0. Because I loved all the products. I truly believed that everybody needed Juice Plus, whether they knew it or not. So I'd talk to people and I'd listen to their share their struggles, because really what we do is we help solve problems. And here's the best part. The part that always gets me excited is no matter who I'm talking to, whatever their issue is, whether it's health, it's a need for community, which I think is so prevalent right now, whether it's just passion and purpose, a reason to get up in the morning, it's improved finances, if it's hope, time freedom, whatever that desire, whatever that need is in our lives, we really, with this product and this with business, we have an answer. So I just began sharing Juice Plus with everyone I knew. My team grew, my paychecks grew steadily. And actually I began to retire, to dream about retiring from teaching, which is honestly not something I really ever thought I'd be able to do. And many of my colleagues are still teaching long after retirement age because they don't, you know, they don't have another business. So I began to dream of retiring. And so I started dedicating my Juice Plus earnings to paying off my house, paying off my car. I became debt free and was able to retire from teaching 6 years ago. And so, one of the coolest parts is after only 2 months of being able to work my Juice Plus business full time, my Juice Plus check beat my retirement check. You know, and that's a pretty cool thing. You know, I always wonder, what if nobody had told me about Juice Plus? Where would my health picture be right now? Would I even be here right now? And would I have been able to work long enough to retire? Honestly, I don't know, because I was pretty sick. And, you know, who knows? So I am beyond grateful that the Lord has used Juice Plus, the product and the business, to restore every part of my life. I'm living my dream. I'm living in it. I just built a brand new house. 2 weeks. I've just been in it for 2 weeks, which is I never in a million years thought I'd be able to do that. But I get to work my business on my schedule with people I love, people like Carrie and Joey and Shelly and Elaine every day. I love helping people. I love helping them solve their problems and help them to regain and maintain their health and vitality is so important to me. I now have the freedom to give and the freedom to go. And, you know, I'm never blasé about our founder, Jay Martin. His mission statement was to build a stable and lasting business that will help as many people as possible realize their dreams. This Plan B opportunity was and is my golden ticket to a life of great health, time freedom, financial freedom, incredible relationships, and unlimited choices. So I just appreciate getting to share that with you.
Well, I feel like I won the jackpot when I met Brenda, and that to me is one of the most beautiful things about being on mission together. Is Carrie and Joey have been dear friends of mine for 20 some years, and Brenda and I have been friends for 15 plus, and I can't see everyone's faces. I know Shelly's on here. Shelly and I've created a great friendship over the last couple years, and that's too. You mentioned community, Brenda. That's one of the beautiful things that this product, which then ultimately leads to this community of people. And so I'm going to take a little break here and just say anybody on the call who needs to jump off, please feel the freedom to do so. But I want to encourage you to get back with the person who invited you on this call, and just with whatever questions you have about Juice Plus. If you didn't get them all answered, we want to stay in communication and conversation about this health journey, because it's something that we're all passionate about. But we're also going to take another about 10 minutes, and we're going to talk about the mission of Juice Plus and being part of sharing this incredible whole food concentrate. And if that's something that kind of intrigues you and you'd like to stay on for another 10 minutes, we invite you to do that as well. And then at the end, we'll ask any questions that anybody has. So if you need to jump off, we understand, but we'd love for you to join us for the next 10 minutes. And I'm going to kind of jump into what's behind, from a business standpoint, what this looks like. We don't look at it as a business. Actually, we look at it as we've been called on this mission. And that's kind of how I feel. As Brenda said, you know, she didn't feel like she needed or didn't have business experience, but yet she got to step right into an opportunity to create an income stream from day one. So so we're inviting you to listen and just join us on this healthy living, inspiring healthy living around the world. This is a picture of Jay Martin, who is founder and president still of our Juice Plus company. And as Brenda said earlier, his desire is to create, and his mission was to inspire healthy living around the world and to build a stable and lasting company that helps as many people realize their dreams. And I'm one of those lucky recipients who've been able to stay home with my two daughters and do something that I'm passionate about every single day. And I'm forever grateful for the vision that Jay had for this mission of inspiring healthy living. Juice Plus, we talked a little bit about the Juice Plus product. The company has been around since 1970. We're in 24 countries. I love being about the wellness industry because that is an industry that just continues to pick up steam as America continues to get sick. If there's such a word as sicker, Brenda, is that a word? As America continues to get sicker, I love the fact that we have a solution to offer people. It's cost $52 a year. You can work anywhere you want. That has become particularly important in the last several months. It's a small product line, so it's not like you've got to learn 200, 300 products. Fruits and vegetables pretty much contain everything we need to stay well. It's a consumable product. So I have customers who've been customers for 15 or 20 years now. Love that. It's not a one-time sale. No pressure for someone to buy, because I know that I've got a lot of customers who will never go off Juice Plus. And so it's a residual income stream, which as a financial planner, which is my background, I knew that when I took a look at the compensation plan, when I saw that residual income was part of this compensation plan, knowing that if I share Juice Plus with someone, they caught the value of it, they're going to need it every 4 months. And that's what creates this residual income coming in. So I knew that was huge. It can be part-time or full-time, depending on where you were. Brenda started part-time and worked her way into full-time in this business, and it's worked out beautifully for so many people. No inventory, low overhead. There's business website support. Your positions are permanent, no glass ceiling. Coming from the corporate world, that was very attractive to me, not to mention an amazing benefits package. When you hit the national marketing director level, you're able to receive a beautiful package, which includes medical insurance, dental, vision, life, long-term disability, chiropractic care, family tuition. January, I paid my last tuition bill for my youngest daughter, but all throughout my children's college education, Juice Plus reimbursed me for some of their tuition. That was a beautiful thing. Monthly expense allowance so that I can continue to pour back into my Juice Plus business. And then nice holiday bonuses that come. So Juice Plus is 4 business concepts in one. It takes on that franchising and that it's brand name. Most people have heard about Juice Plus, and they'll be like, I don't know anything about it, but I have heard about it. It has a tried and proven system. You step right in at day one. You can be making money from day one. It also pulls from that network marketing of really being able to connect with people in your sphere of influence. It's a home-based business. It pulls from the direct sales and e-commerce, which, as you all know, Amazon takes up the majority of our credit card bill when it comes in. And so Juice Plus takes advantage of that consumer-to-consumer sales through websites, social channeling, and texting. And then lastly, because it gives us such a beautiful benefits package, it also pulls that idea from corporate America. So what we call it is our virtual franchise, because it encompasses all 4. I think, in my opinion, it pulls all the best things from the different business models. And I love that. I love our virtual franchise. Juice Plus has such a huge heart and is very quick to give when disasters happen across America. You see our company really stepping in, and it makes me proud to be part of a company that has such a big heart. And then lastly, sometimes people say, oh, I can't sell anything. I don't want to run people off. And I hear that all the time. But I want to say I'm so grateful that somebody cared enough about me that they didn't worry about trying to sell something. Instead, they knew I needed something, and they were willing to share what had made a difference in their life. And I am forever grateful for my family's health, that someone was willing to share. I don't mind sharing when I got a pair of shoes I like. I don't mind telling you when I've watched a great Netflix series. I don't mind inviting somebody to go to church with me. We sell every day. Why would we not want to? And I don't look at that as selling. I look at that as sharing something that I'm excited about. And I am excited about this amazing whole food concentrate. So I invite you to jump on board with us and share as you do life. All the people who that I know on this call and I'm looking at, that I had an opportunity to share. What I got in return was incredible friendships and an amazing community. The other thing too is, as we share, what we're doing is educating. And I remember very vividly my husband saying, whether you make it, because I said, I don't know if I can do this. I said that to my husband. And he looked at me and goes, Elaine, whether you make a dime or not, you've been given a gift of education. And look at what you've learned about whole food nutrition, because someone wasn't afraid to share with you. The least you can do is share a video, share an invite to an event, share a resource. That's kind of when we've been given much has been required. That's a proverb. And I felt like I'd been given a lot when someone had shared and given me this information that I could make a good decision with. So I invite you to jump on board. As Dr. Du Bois says, we need more boots on the ground. He's an ex-military doctor. He said, we need more boots on the ground. We need more people out there sharing the message of whole food nutrition and Juice Plus being a simple solution to a very challenging problem that we have in America today. And so we invite you. You know, I don't know, this may be something you just want. You want community, you want passion and purpose. Maybe you just need $500 to make a car payment, a nice car payment, I guess. Or you need to create more time. That was what I needed. I had 2 little girls and I was working 80 hours a week. That's the last thing I wanted to do. I wanted more time with them, and that's what this amazing business gave me. Or just to give you options. And that's an incredible thing that our Juice Plus company will give. So anyway, I invite you to get back to the person who invited you on the call tonight. Thank you so much for just sharing your Tuesday evening with us. And I am going to stop the recording